Hello, welcome again to our YouTube channel. It's another good time that our mighty God has given us to come here and share with you on my first job and the experience that I underwent through. So for those ones who are new here, please consider subscribing to our channel. For the old friends, we always appreciate you without getting tired for the good work you are doing to this channel. We cannot take it for granted. We always appreciate and say thank you for such a good work you are doing. Keep it up and may God bless you. So as I told you in my previous videos, we came here in the United States in mid-April 2022, and it was time immediately after winter, so we could feel some effect of winter. It could snow occasionally, and as we promised ourselves and we had done our research from Kenya, and because of our large family, we say that once we get to the United States, we'll move with speed, try to secure a job such that we could not overburden our host for hosting us and also providing us with the meals. So the first thing that I did when we arrived here is I did activate my resume or my CV in Indeed.com. Previously, I traveled to the United States under teacher exchange program in the year 2018. So towards the end of my teaching program, I had written my resume and posted it in my Indeed.com. So what I did is to activate, change the email, change the address, change the phone number, and after 1 day, 2 days, I started receiving calls from schools inviting me for the interviews. Unfortunately, every time I went for the interviews for these schools, they could ask me for the teaching certificate, Correlato teaching certificate, which I had not gotten or which I had not received. So they could turn down my interview because of that. So I decided now to apply for different jobs online, and one of the jobs that I applied is the Walmart. After 2 days, they called me. They invited me for the interview, which I requested my host to drop me at the place of the interview because we were new here. We had not started driving. We had no car. So our host dropped me at the place of the interview. The interview went on so smooth. I was picked, and then I was told to come for the next 3 days for orientation and job learning. So this is where the problem started again. My host could not be able to drop me because he had his own work schedules. So I looked around in his house. I saw a bike. I requested him to take it for repair, such that I could use it for my riding to work and back home. So he offered to do the same. After a while, I started now going to work using my bike or the bike I borrowed from my host. I worked in Walmart for like 3 months. I could ride in the morning and in the evening and come back in the morning because the job started at 10 to 7 in the morning. It was not easy riding for 8 miles on a bike because I told you that sometimes it could snow, and when it is snowing, it's very difficult to ride a bike to work and come back. So because of what we had in mind, we wanted to have money for our own apartment. We wanted money for our kids, meals and the like. So I decided that let me work hard for a while as I tried to save money to buy a car. So after working in Walmart for like 3 months, I got money. We paid for our new apartment. We moved to our new apartment. And while I was working in Walmart, I applied for the driving test, which we passed, all of us. And when I bought my car, we started driving immediately. It was a second-hand car that I bought from a mechanic. I think he was from Ghana. But the car was owned by someone from Kenya. So it was a nice car, and I think I still have it up to now. I'm driving, it's drivable, and it's good. After moving to our own apartment, acquiring a car, we tried to save some money. We applied for credit cards. Then after a while, our credit scores went up, and then we went for a car loan for a second car. So friends, while I was also in Walmart, because of the schedules, my wife and I had a small kid, so we could not be able to manage working like for 12 hours. So I decided to apply for a course online, so that I could go to work at night, and in the daytime I go to school. So after 1 month, I sat for the exams, and the course was all about the QMAP, Qualified Medication Administration Personnel in Colorado. So I got that certificate. So I applied jobs in the health sector. I was picked, and then I stopped now going to Walmart because I wanted a job that would go for 12 hours night shift, and maybe my wife will work at daytime. I worked at this health sector for a while and also went to school. So I'm still having this work at the QMAP, as I also work as a CNA. So friends, when you are new here, make sure that you move with speed, more especially those ones who will come here to the United States with large families. You will not expect your host to host you for long with such a big family. So the first thing you get to do when you get here, start looking for jobs. Get any type of job such that you can be able to take care of the family in terms of the bills. Don't leave everything to your host. You must be proactive. You must move with speed. Get your driving license. Get the courses that you want. And then from there, life will be so good to you. So that is how I got my first job and my first experience at Walmart. So at Walmart, what entails as a night stalker is we arrange items on the shelves, a job that I did with passion. We could be given phones that will scan the barcodes with, but if you love the job and you have passion for the job, after a month, I was able to do the stocking without even using a phone, because I will pick an item and I will be able to place it exactly in the shelf and the number where it's supposed to be. So once you get any type of job here, please love that job, like the job, do it with passion. And by so doing, you will always love going to work because you are working for the family and for yourself. So friends, that is how my experience was in my first job and what I do in my second job. Keep sharing these videos, friends. And for those ones who are new here, please like our videos and at the same time subscribe to our YouTube channel. May God bless you as we keep on watching our videos. Until next time, I say bye and may God bless you all. Bye bye.